My friends, we are here for our chill stream and to talk about what's going on with YouTube's name shenanigans. You guys may remember that recently, I don't remember how far back it was, but a couple months ago maybe, I don't know, time kind of muddles into a sticky soup in my brain sometimes. But anyhow, it wasn't too long ago that they were like, yo, we're bringing handles to YouTube, and essentially we're going to lock you down to like your own unique handle. So essentially whatever your username was becomes your handle, right? And that's how it's been up until now. And there was one sticking point that I always thought was kind of weird overall. Like when I'm like, you're just going to take everybody's usernames and make them into their handles for real? Because some of these usernames are like you see some of the usernames people have on YouTube, right? And you go, wow, YouTube, you're pretty permissive in terms of here's your permanent handle, you know what I mean? Hey, Crimson, Lord of the Board. You sure are, buddy. You sure are. Let me put you up there, son. Let me put you up there. So, yeah, like, I thought to myself, it's crazy to me that YouTube is just like, whatever your name is, that we'll just make that your permanent handle name. And I'm like, really permissive considering how restrictive it can be a lot of the time with what you can say, right? So lo and behold, 10 days from now, YouTube is legit about to start changing people's names. They are force changing people's names across YouTube. If your name gets determined to be unacceptable, it's gone. So all the Edge boys with their Edge boy names are going to wake up one day to find their names have been changed for them. And it'll just be some, you know when you like, what is it? There's this stupid crap. I hate it. It makes me feel like such an old man, bro. Like, I pull out my phone and I'm like, let's play a mobile game. And it's like, oh, you want to play a mobile game? Well, you need like some kind of like digital user account that's an over umbrella for your gaming accounts. And you got to create that through Google. And I'm just like, oh, I don't even care. And it just generates a random name for you. It made me Smokey J74382. And I'm just like, all right. So that's what it's going to do to people. Straight up. People whose names are like, I banged your mom last night, are going to wake up to find that their name is now Friendly James 7845731. And they're going to be like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? But that is what's going on. It's going to be pretty funny to watch what happens in like 2 weeks when I'm going to be like, who the hell are you? And I'm like, don't you remember me? I'm Donnie Donkey Puncher. And it's like, oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, I didn't recognize you, Smiling Petunia. Millmaster, what's the difference between a username and a handle? Good question. The handle, here's where it gets incredibly aggravating. The handle is what YouTube shows me in the comment section. So, for example, my friend Adam McKenzie, who uses his name Adam McKenzie, is fucking smack 80. He's smack 80. So, half the time, I feel like when I'm talking to the people in the comment section, now I'm like, I don't know your handle to your username. I don't know who you are. And I like on one screen it'll show me, on another it does, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to connect with people. Why are you making it so I don't know who's who anymore? So it's like, I guess the handle is what your account, your actual account is called, and then the name is like your name tag. I don't know, bro. It's confusing. It's confusing. They can handle, yeah, people with names like D's Nuts, Suck My Bows. You're probably going to be able to get away with that, but who knows? Think about how restrictive they are with what you can say in like super chats and stuff. Oh, speaking of super chats, Valhalla says, new Lord of the Board. All right, buddy. Declarative statements tonight. Just Lord of the Board, new Lord of the Board. It's the least smack-talking style claiming of the board that you will see. Just, I am the new Lord of the Board. That is all. It's a very polite procession. The transition of power was smooth. All right, Valhalla. Yeah, exactly, S90. Good evening, Cardboard Rectangle 478433762. Shorio, you'd be shocked if your handle's changed. Unless it happens to be something you shouldn't say in another language by accident, then you're going to be fine, right? Topher, you're going to be Smack 81. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Real name, nickname, Gianna, that works. That works. Yeah, Vito, those are the ones that are totally going to get cut. Bingo, exactly. Tufty Newt. What a name. What a name. I picture a newt, but with like an old, like a Don King head of hair. Like a big, waspy, sort of like Don King fluff bag hair. Tufty Newt, king of sand, but also lord of the board. Oh no, Crimson, too Lord, too furious. I think you're just too furious because Tufty beat you. There ain't no ties for Lord of the Board. It's King of the Hill. You got to shove the other one off the hill. So Tufty's still up there on the sand pile. That actually makes me think of this gigantic sand pile. When I was in like grade 7, there was this huge sand pile outside the back of the school. I don't remember why. I think it had something to do with a construction project. But I loved scaling it. It was like a mountain. Oh, and they had the gigantic, those, the big freight boats that go through the canals and stuff my dad used to work on. There is a gigantic sand hill, and we would go and play on that, man. I miss that. Reverence, why do they gotta make everything so complex until it fails? Just keep everything simple. I feel like they make things simple in a way, but also more complex where you need 1 million usernames and 1 million accounts to access something. And it's like, hi, do you have your Key Donkey account? Yeah, here it is. Oh, no, sorry, that's your Donkey Key account. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, you need a Key Donkey account and a Donkey Key account because they work together. And I'm like, oh, can I just inhale bleach until this makes sense, please? There are going to be people who are legit caught up in this filter who don't deserve to get caught up in this filter, I bet, when they change the names. What was my dad's career? He worked down in this like engineering room in those gigantic, you know, those massive boats that travel the world in the canals moving all kinds of stuff around. He worked down in this crazy room with like a gigantic wall of lights. It was so nutty. My dad's a good dude. He put a lot of work in to take care of his family and didn't get to spend as much time with them as he would want to. So, yeah, it's wild. Just wild. What up, Grizzles? 90. Actually, there'll be 2 ways. It'll be like, would you like to use the 42-step verification, or would you like to use breath verification? We just go on the phone and it opens. You have 2. You have the most secure 42 different step version, and then you have the one where you cough, like somebody coughs near your phone and unlocks it. What up, Seth? How you doing? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes because I don't think anybody knows. Like, for real. There is a little indicator that I found inside my YouTube creator studio thing. And I was actually looking into other stuff. I was like, wait, what's this? And I'm like, what's this now? New live stream restrictions for what? Okay, what's this? And so I'm reading all these updates. And then I went, wait. You're changing everybody's names in like 10 days? I haven't heard this from anybody. I had no idea this was happening. Bo, you can't wait for the outrage video soon to come after this messes up thousands of people using it. It's going to cause some big snarl for sure. How could it not? How could it not? Tufty, I got bad news for you. You'll always be the king of sand. You better not get struck by lightning. Then you'll be the king of glass. Think about that one. You weren't expecting that. Now you're all just going to be like, is it raining out? Sorry, I can't go outside. I'm afraid of losing my monarchy. Have fun with that crippling fear that's just been instilled into you for your entire life. What up, Shotter? You like sniffing cookies? Lunk, that makes sense. Everybody appreciates my videos, except the people who don't and get upset about it. Somebody came by and started talking to me in kid language today. He's like, blah, 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 cap and bap. And I'm just like, all right. I understood some of that. I'm sure that your clothing is very drippy, capper. It's so stupid. Oh, God, it makes me feel old. I remember when that kid came up to me in the mall. I'm wearing my nice coat, nice hat, like I looked good. This kid gets in my way to tell me I look mad drippy. And it took everything I had in me to not backhand him out of my way because I thought he was talking shit to me. I legit thought, like, really gonna fucking step in front of me to talk shit about the way I look? You're lucky I don't fucking clock you in the face, you little bitch. I'm just gonna walk by like you don't exist. So that's what I did. And then, like, I mean, I'm not actually gonna fucking hit some 15-year-old kid in the mall. You know what I mean? That's just the gut feeling you have. And it was like the second or third time somebody had said that to me. But the previous times it had been in YouTube comment sections. And I just assumed it was an insult. Somebody goes, you're looking drippy today. And I go, yeah, fuck you too. And delete the comment. You know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, go fuck yourself. Tell me I look drippy, you dickhead. And then, like, after I walked by completely ignoring that kid like he was an asshole, I'm standing there holding my glorious dick taking a leak. And I think to myself, yo, wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here. When you have people typing to you, you can't pick up any other fucking contextual clues. But the way that kid was saying it, there was no disrespect. There was no insult. It was complimentary. So my brain clicked in and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Does drippy mean something good? And so then I take one hand off my glorious dick and I pull my phone out. And I'm like, okay, let's look this up. What does drippy mean? And the fucking dictionary's like, drippy. I'm like, fuck you, dictionary. And I'm like, oh God, how do I find out what stupid kids mean? And I'm like, okay, drippy TikTok. And I typed that in. And then I was like, oh, it means you dress well. Okay then. That kid was giving me a compliment. And I almost smacked him in the face. Mason, you get really shy. You'd have to drink to be comfortable enough to stream. Hey, fair enough. Not everybody's chill with just sitting in front of people going blah blah blah. Here's my opinions. Here's what I think. Whatever, right? But I got no problem with it. I do it in person all the time anyway, so I got no problem with attention. In fact, I'm an attention whore, so it works out just fine. Felonious Tom knows what's up. He's like, these terrible words. It's ill. It's like, oh, but whatever, man. I say, that's sick. I have my own variations that they used as I was growing up and I've used throughout my life. But now it's like that. It's like Abe Simpson's. I was with it once, but now what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you. No way, man. I'll be cool forever. That's it though. I'm old now. I'm old and I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, yo, I don't even know what that means. Yeah, legit reverence for real. That's the same thing I thought. I'm like, if you're saying that I look drippy, you saying I got the drips, bro. You saying something's wrong with my dick. We got a fucking problem. Like that kid, I was like, yo, why is that kid stepping up and saying this shit to me? Like instantly, I'm just like offended. Like just, it must have been weird to him because he just came up to me and said, hey man, you look great. And I walked by, like I gave him this glance and then walked by like I would murder him. It's just like, oh. Ava, your show off is fine. Luxury cardboard rectangles, nice. Most of the time, I'm not dressed that well. It just was that night. Taking Carly out to the movies, put on a nice shirt, put on a nice jacket, nice hat. I like looking nice for her. You know what I mean? I don't care what I look like for me. I don't care if I look like a homeless degenerate. What do I give a shit? I feel the same inside. It makes no difference. Makes no never mind to me. Yeah, my girl, how the heck did we become old? We was finger banged by the time demon. Right up the butt. Millmaster, bro, my prostate's already 5 times the size it's supposed to be. So, I mean, if it's going to be triple the size it is now, it's literally going to be half my fucking torso, bro. I'm going pro, but not the way I expected. Oh, man. Yeah, that trippy stuff was funny. It's a Turing test for age. Yeah, I do wonder how that's going to shift as time progresses and everybody just becomes more internet weirdos, right? Like, you don't have the same sort of, like, I feel like the cultural touchstones before the internet were far more widespread. You know what I mean? And now there's all kinds of different variations you can find. 90s, like, I wouldn't do 90% of the daily stuff I do if it wasn't for someone to relying on me. Bro, I would go full Nicolas Cage in the woods, not giving a shit. Tom, you skipped normal adult mentality, went straight to cranky old man. I was born as a fucking cranky old man. Bro, I was so colicky as a baby. I was so colicky as a baby that my mom thought something was wrong with my sister because she didn't fucking cry enough. She didn't cry enough. I think I might know one of the fucking reasons though. Turns out my first set of fucking baby teeth at the front had no fucking enamel. So yeah, I probably was in constant fucking dental pain and wasn't getting any goddamn relief for a long time. So if anybody wonders why I'm as fucked up as I am, what's wrong with this guy? I was birthed in fucking pain, all right? And I cried out, but nobody could stop the fucking pain. And I still cry out, and nobody stops my pain. Nobody shows up with the plastic bag to put over my head. I won't fight it. I won't pop the hole in the mouth. I will fucking fight you. Let's be very clear. Internet weirdos and crazies. That's a fucking joke. I will fucking end you if you try and bag me. Tufty! Yes, this is a Loot Crate shirt, and it's gonna be thrown out shortly, because honestly, I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter, and this is like the last of the few t-shirts I have kicking around, but I used to love Loot Crate, bro. I feel like Loot Crate was amazing, but I guess I got there at the end, because it went from amazing to crap. By the time I was done the subscription, I was like, I don't want Loot Crate anymore. And then when I would see posts about Loot Crate, there would just be a bunch of people going, we never got our stuff anymore. And I'm like, wow, sounds like Loot Crate's terrible. Horton, what have you walked into? I don't know. Do you hear a who? That will help. Huh? Huh? Horton, you want to know more about the YouTube nonsense? Real simple. Every Edge Boy is getting their Edge Boy names taken away. So if your name is Dick Figler or like Anus Puncher, or like, you ever see a name on YouTube where you're like, I can't believe that YouTube lets people use these names. Them days is over. Them days is over. You can't be Dick Twister fucking 69 anymore, bro. You can't be fucking Gape Master fucking 420 Dick Blaster Titty Tungler anymore, man. So that's what's going down. On the 16th, I just uncovered it in a bunch of different YouTube changes, and I haven't heard anybody talk about this. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. None of my, I don't have any Edge Boy names on here. Hell, you know what? I've never really used like super Edge Boy names. I named myself after like fucking Dragonlance characters in the old BBS days, Flint Fireforge and fucking, there was some other ones. Not from Dragonlance. Horton, they don't get banned, they just get changed on you. So you'll just come in and your name will just be like Mugholder4722 or GamePlayer9984. It's just going to give you a generic handle. They might even just have like a standardized one where it goes generic user 143, generic user 144. So you might actually just see an army of Generabots instead. It doesn't like The information just says that the names will be replaced with generic handles and that you can request a change from YouTube if you're not happy with the name you're given, but it doesn't say what the names that are going to be given are. Jesse says people have become weak. Yes. 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 The generations, especially, that are being raised by the computers, the algorithms. I remember when I was young and I was just like, when I was a kid, I was in awe of like adult men. I'm like, they're so capable. They do so much. I'll never be on their level. Like our society is doomed. And then I became an adult and I saw how weak like just the next generation of boys were. And like I'm like, you guys are weak, useless pussies. What the fuck is this? Oh God. Oh God. And that's before the fucking internet came along for people to be raised by Twitter and Magoo's trying to get online digital game points for saying the right things that they don't even believe but will fundamentally alter the beliefs of dumb morons who are birthed into this. And every fucking kid on the bus has a phone and a portal to this insanity. You got a fucking 8-year-old with a smartphone. We're fucked. Mankind's fucked, like for real. The only thing that's gonna save us is like 5% of us are worthwhile and will continue to do proper research and shit. And like the most amazing of us will have the best tools to do that shit. They'll be off there doing everything for mankind while the rest of us are here getting fat slob wall-e garbage and everybody gets upset at anything that slightly makes them feel bad. Yo, bro. What was that show? What was that? Was it a book? Was it a show? It was something where like if you stress other people out with what you're saying, it's like a demerit system and they gain points for getting stressed. Like it's this insane, if you do anything that stresses people, it like will negatively, it's crazy, but it doesn't really feel that far. I wish I could explain it accurately. It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, man, thinking about the future, I can't. The fact that people think that because they're offended that it matters is insane. Like, insane. I don't like this thing. Okay, asshole, there's tons of stuff in life that you don't like. And guess what? I don't like you. So where does that put us? If things that you don't like aren't allowed to exist, I don't like you as a person. So do you see the problem? Do you see where we go from here, right? Like, if nothing anybody dislikes can exist, I got bad news for you. Nothing's going to exist. But have fun living in your world where you go, you know what? Everything I do is pure. I'm pure. I only watch and read pure things. And if I find out there's an impurity in any way, I disassociate from it. And every single person who doesn't disassociate from it, I think that this is morally wrong. I think that and it's amazing. It's insane. And it's like, bro, just the technology that you use to even be a part of this society is totally morally tainted. Like, you have no idea the supply chains and everything. So the game that you're playing, jerking yourself off about being a good person, it's never that simple. And you can't exist. Like, what was it? A show that really illustrated that in a great way, I thought, was The Good Place. Now, that show really went off the rails and became garbage after a while, but it started out pretty solid. And the idea that I enjoyed the most about it was that literally nobody goes to heaven anymore. Because to go to heaven, you have to be basically morally good, and you have to have more good than sin in you. But because of the way that the current world is structured, and just like, oh, you need to buy food and whatever else, it's literally impossible to be free of any of this, right? So everybody just has all this sin by association through whatever. Oh, look at the supply chain. They use kid labor over and all this stuff. So literally nobody, right? But everybody needs to find something to make themselves feel special. It makes you feel less afraid, right? So some people choose like the morality route. Some people choose like a dietary route and tell themselves that they're better because they eat plants instead of animals. But it's like, what about like, plants are like living creatures, and it's like you're still ending lives, bro. And it's like there's like a sea slug that's like part plant, part animal. Like, it's all just, you tell yourself whatever you need to sleep at night, but if you think you're a better person for eating plants, you straight up aren't. You know what I mean? But everybody, like, some people are like, I'm a good person for this reason. I'm great for this reason. Twitter's just a shortcut for that. You can go to sleep at night. I'm a good person because I went and yelled at somebody on Twitter and I told them what for. And I stopped following this guy because they like a movie and an actor in that movie did something that, I mean, it hasn't been proven, but I saw a tweet that said something bad about them. So anybody who likes that movie, I hate now because they're scum. And it's like, I cannot imagine how fucking exhausting that must be. For real. For real. It's wild. It's wild. 90 water's not a human right, some trillionaire. It's funny. It's like, I mean, in the most technical sense, when we're being honest, there's no such thing as rights. They don't exist. This is like, hey, we all just spawned into existence here, and it's a survive if you can world. Nothing has rights. We've just enforced enough stuff on the world that we're in control, and we can make up rights, right? Where it's just like, if it was a human right to have water, you'd have it. You'd literally have it. It's a right. It's like, that's inalienable, right? So it can't be taken away. If it was a right, you would have it. The only water you have a right to is the stuff that's already in your body. That's it. You own that. You own that for a moment until you sweat it out, breathe it out. Like, now I'm not some maniac who's like against the concept. Human rights are great. We need all these codified rules to keep people in control. I'm just saying, in the most technical sense, rights are, it's all just a fucking human construct, right? A very, very important human construct. Very, very important. Very important. And yeah, actually, speaking of water is absolutely, like, that's the next level. Like, that's what the world's gonna fucking war and fight over. That's what it's gonna be about, is clean water. Unless they can figure out how to make, like, unless they can find out how to make clean water way cheaper than they can now, bro. For real, for real. Canada, America's gonna bilk us for all our water. We're not big enough to do nothing about it, and water is gonna be more valuable than oil at a certain point, right? It's the next oil, essentially. Clean water. It's like, isn't it like Canada and Russia that has most of it? The good, we got the good shit. Yeah, yeah, Duke, until they make a device that sucks the water out of you. I call that device outside right now. It's so hot, man. It's so hot. Horton, bro, yeah, like Nestle, the buddy in charge of Nestle and all that stuff, that's wild. Like, corporations need to be forced to do the right thing. That absolutely needs to be done. You hear about Coca-Cola going into like third world countries and being like, yo, we're bottling Coke here, and the water here will pretty much kill you, so you can drink Coke. And so they basically go, it's safer to drink our pop than drink the water. And then the government comes in, no. You're going to provide filtered water to our people. That's what you're going to do. We're forcing you to do it. And some people will come in and decry that and go, government should never. But it's like, no. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fucking moron, right? The people who think there should be like no, it's like, no. Governments are great. Are you out of your fucking mind? You are living in pure fucking luxury. You're just as out of your mind as vegans are. The people who are like anarchists and shit like that. The people who think, I have a bunch of money. I do on that. Just the fact that you want anarchy means you are too stupid to survive in it. I fucking promise you that. I promise you that. Whatever would happen, it wouldn't be the world that you dream of. You'd be fucked. Anybody who's for anarchy is fundamentally unprepared for it. They don't know what it is, and they envision a future where they have more and live in a stable society. That's insane. That's fucking insanity. Like, for real. The government is full of stupid, incompetent people who waste money. But guess what? It also means we got roads and fucking water and hospitals and shit. Like, that's amazing. And these dumb monkey fucks who just don't understand, like, I'd be like this guy with all this stuff. I'm sure you would. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Duke, I remember that. I remember, like, I don't remember where it was specifically, but the government was like, we sold the water rights and you're not allowed to collect rainwater. And they're just like, you what? No, you're done. And that government was gone. You're done. You're done. It's crazy that you think, like, I'm going to make some, like, corrupt insanity. It's wild. It's wild. Like, 90, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Or not even alive, bro. For real. For real. If they could, Nestle would burn the poor for fuel. It's true. Shit, like corporations left unchecked, we get fucking shadow run. The fact that like corporations are considered as people is the most dystopian shit ever. Like for real, when they started out, they had limits on how long they could exist for. And now they can balloon out to the point where they have more money than entire fucking countries, bro. Like it's insane. It's crazy. There's a lot of things I love about the modern world, but there's a lot of wild fucking shit too, bro. Like I love society. I love people. I love what we've built. And I really hope that things don't get ugly going forwards. Fallon, you wouldn't last a week without internet or video games? Yeah, you would. That's not that you know what, especially when you're just trying to get by or whatever, bro. You'd be fine that way. You'd be amazed at how much you can endure and live through and then find a baseline for. Yeah, exactly, Duke. That's exactly it. You'll end up, that's exactly what happens. You go, anarchy! There are no rules! And then you'll just have someone going, okay, I guess I'm going to consolidate power through destruction. Bow down or be ended. And then you just end up with, like, monarchies. Like, you're never gonna have a non-fucking tribe setup at all. It's not, everybody, it's like, it's all just a fantasy. It's all just a fantasy of people who are already well off in a society and genuinely just like, I wish they could do just anything. And it's like, you're a fucking moron. Your life is fucking incredible and you're not even appreciating it, you fucking loser. In a way, I'm kind of glad you're unhappy. Like, holy shit, how can you have so much and not fucking appreciate it? It's wild. It's wild. Coop, yeah, you're right about the rainwater. Actually, as far as I've heard, there's nowhere where the rain falls on Earth anymore where it's just straight up safe to drink that rainwater. You gotta boil it or whatever, right? 100%. I've heard that. Seth, it's not hard to run for politics. Oh, yeah, I hope you're not talking to me, bro. No. I'm not gonna, nobody's fucking Joey Salads in me. What am I gonna do? Go fucking piss in my own mouth and then run for office? No, thank you. No, thank you. I am an internet buffoon. I'm an entertainer. I'm a jackass. If I'm gonna do something meaningful, I'll do it in videos. I'm not interested in politics. No. No. Millmaster, I'm talking about fucking anarcho-capitalist insanoids. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about rich, insane motherfuckers who think that because they're rich, we just had anarchy, woo, I can do anything, it's gonna be amazing. And it's just like, you're just a jerk-off. Desolator, did you not see? If you dig down into YouTube Studio, look at the changes they're making for July 16th. You're not gonna have a problem with it, because they're only doing it to people who's have usernames you'd never fucking read out anyways. You know, the people who have fucking dickbag gobbler 42 and ass slammer fucking 42069 your mom's butt, those people are gonna have their names changed into generic names by YouTube just abruptly. Nobody knows. No, I fucking didn't hear about it until I read it today, and I'm like, when did they announce this shit? But yeah, 10 days, bro. 10 days. Duke, you got one of those reverse osmosis machines? I think it'd be cool to have something good to filter the water, but I don't like that. That's fucking rich people shit. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Maria, ew, that's pretty gross. For a second, I read that as you boil pimple water, and I'm like, what the hell's pimple water? And then I read that and was like, well, there's a ton of people on the internet who are into that stuff, right? People who just like watching like things getting lanced to watch the goo come out. God, I don't even know how you... Oh, it's horrifying. Okay, don't think about it. Too good at visualizing shit. Shot or making water pipes out of lead was a grave mistake. Yeah, they had lead pipes for the water when I was in school. There goes the meme my taint. Yeah, that would be a prime choice to get changed. Quark, you have a perverse osmosis machine. It turns everything awful. Oh, Duke, I feel you. I feel you. I don't like. They don't have those outside pharmacies and grocery stores where I am. That I've seen. I don't even think they sell the big bottled water at the grocery stores anymore. I don't know. Maybe they do, and I'm just oblivious to it because it's just there in the background. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? Millmaster does not like reverse osmosis water. He's like, that's terrible for you. Are you putting whatever that is in there? I don't even know what the hell that means. There's one with a cow that has a boil the size of a child. That poor thing. That's insane. If that the animals got it bad, man. They ain't got no doctors or nothing. Remineralize it with an electrolyte solution. Look at you fancy boys, eh? Making your own fucking Brondo. It's got electrolytes. That's what plants crave. That they did the automatic layoff thing. Everyone lost their jobs. I'm just saying, y'all. People pay a lot of money for pharmaceuticals, right? And then y'all ingrates aren't thankful that you're getting them for free. Do you know how many free antibiotics and birth controls you're getting from your tap water, bro? Like, for real. That would cost a lot of money. You fucking That's the problem with people these days. They're not happy for what they get for free, right? That's a lot of free pharmaceuticals. Like, straight out of a tap in your house whenever you want it. Why you gotta be a fucking ingrate? Why you gotta be an ingrate? Sure, yo, the 90s didn't have the internet until the very end. That's true. The 90s were a good time, though. I like the 90s. Brondo the Thirst Mutilator. That's right. Water. Like out of the toilet? I love Idiocracy. That movie's fun. Oh, no. Millmaster says reverse osmosis water pulls your soul out through your ball bag, bro. Coop, any decent stream, just boil it. Yo, what the fuck are you saying about... This is a decent stream, bro. Don't you try and boil it. This is a good stream. Don't even. The earth is a natural filter. Your body's a natural filter, bro. If you drink the water, you'll filter out all the toxins. And then the pure water will leak out of you while you're convulsing on the ground, dying from the toxins. Oh, man. Yeah, don't boil my stream. Don't boil my stream. Seth, your city has a water reclamation plant? What does that mean? Do they come to your house and reclaim the water from your body? Do they stick like a fucking Hoover down your throat? Like, we're here to reclaim it. It's for ours. We reclaim this water in the name of the city. 90, did I hear New Brunswick made organ donation mandatory? No, I didn't. But I assume that they're talking about my organ and they mean to all the ladies. And yeah, that makes sense. If they made it mandatory that all the ladies in New Brunswick want my dick legally, that makes perfect sense. That falls in line with reality. Absolutely. So, that's the new law we're running with, and that's a good law. I feel sorry for the ladies in New Brunswick, though, because I am a happily married man. So, they are going to have to, every single one of them, be a lawbreaker, at least until Carly starts acting up. The world is a great filter. You died of dysentery. Welcome to the Oregon Trail. What up, Chris? all the microplastics, humanity be mannequins in 1,000 years or less. Oh, hell yeah, I can use those microplastics, man. My body is dog shit. So if I can replace that with some plastic and stuff, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna rub fucking microbead filled stuff all over myself. Dasani equals filtered sewage water. Carly would love to see you say that. She hates Dasani. She hates it. Glenn, what's up, buddy? New to the channel. Thanks for doing the groundwork and calling it good, bad, and the ugly. No problem, my friend. Glad you enjoy it. Dasani's bottled sadness. Yo, we're doing a water. It's funny that we're talking so much about water because me and Carly are doing a water taste test video. We have Dasani, we've got Dasani, Evian, Fiji, Voss, and a couple more ones as well. We're doing a whole the taste of nothing. That's what we're calling it. Get that devil out. You want to talk about desalination plants? We need some of the desalination plants online here. And I don't mean up and running. I mean on the internet. Desaltifying some of these motherfuckers. Because there's so many salty pricks on here. What up, Executioner? How you doing, buddy? Oh, talk to Moxman. We have ironed out our plans. It looks like we're gonna be hanging out next month, so that should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Man, you never know where the conversation's gonna go. We start talking about YouTube usernames, then we start wandering over to water rights and shit. Oh well, whatever, man. You know how it goes. The truth of life is no matter what you do, you can spend every moment researching stuff and try and find everything that's wrong with everything. Oh, this is getting into me. Oh, this is getting into me. Oh, this is getting into me. I got bad news for you. Tons of shit are going to get into you no matter what. And they definitely ain't going to discover it all during your lifetime. So have fun. I ain't worrying about most of it. I don't give a fuck. Is there shit in the water? Oh, fucking well. I don't care. That's it. Who fucking cares? It'll be fine. Don't be a bitch. That's my attitude about it. Whatever. Just drink the fucking water that's coming into your house. Unless it's brown or your city's really got shit water. Then whatever, right? Maybe you ain't in Canada. Maybe it's different for you. But we got more better water here. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are the fires out? No, Desolator. Make it happen. Thoth, 10 days, buddy. 10 days, and anybody who's got too much of an edgelord name is getting it changed. Executioner, changing up your shifts, buddy. Nice, nice. Oh, you're doing 4 10-hours, eh? That's intense. I've done 10-hour shifts. Tends to be too much, at least for me. But getting more days off, it's a pretty big trade-off, right? I mean, I'd probably give that a go. Seth, that's right. The microplastics settle in your dick. They just make it bigger. Every glass of water you drink makes your dick bigger with microplastics, and the fucking pharmaceuticals make your dick work better. That's it, man. Tap into the power of tap water. Big dick, bigger balls. Don't be a bitch is the cure for cancer. That's how you say, I got cancer. Stop being a bitch. Oh, fuck, it's cured. Thanks. Except the plastic in the air. I'm sucking that in too, man. I'm fucking girding my lungs with plastic, bro. The more plastic you pull into your lungs, the more you can smoke. Because then the smoke gets attached to the plastic. You just cough the plastic up, man. You fucking mark my words. That's going to be next 10 years. They're going to make plastic lungs you can fucking inhale. And then you can smoke all you want. Just pull that back out like a fucking iguana skin. All right? So Fulgarian, damn right. You damn right it's great background noise. That's these streams are great for background. The fuck is he talking about now? If I could thumb wrestle anyone real or fictional, who would it be? That chick from boxing, Helena. Cause she ain't got no arms and legs, but she's got a sweet set of tits. So the deal would be, I'm gonna thumb wrestle you. The winner gets to grab your titties. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Nobody's expecting a fucking boxing Helena reference. That was the most weird Quest for Titties movie I ever watched, and I gotta say, I was pretty disappointed. When you stay up to watch the late night titty movies, and kids these days don't even understand. Fuck them, man. You're stupid. They got it way too easy, bro. Don't have to wait till fucking midnight and go over to Showcase on Channel 39 on Friday night to get a glimpse of some fucking tits because they're like the hardest thing on earth to get a look at. Like, son of a bitch, man. I watched that movie, I don't know how long it was before I saw her tits, but it's kind of hard to enjoy it when she's got no fucking arms and legs the same way because it draws your attention. You're way more paying attention to that. Yeah, you got nice tits, but the fact that you have no limbs is definitely drawing more of my attention right now. Like, what? Who thought this was a good idea? Give me back that movie Ramon where the kid bangs that slab of beef and then the family eats it. And then that lady shoots milk out of her titty into the guy's mouth and the guy talks about how garlic makes him want to bang. God. The shit I watched growing up to see some fucking tits. Elvira, oh god damn, man. I mean, she had a fucking huge rack, right? I need more root beer. All right, I'll be right back. Amuse yourselves. But keep your fucking pants on. By amuse yourself, I don't mean tug it off, you little jank bags. All right. What's up, Twiddler? How you doing? What up, cool man? What up, Joe? What up, TYD? And anybody else who came in when I was out and I did not say hello to. What up, Jeremy? Don't lie to me with sweet nothings like that and tell me you're going to send me a special 1 out of 1 mini fridge for me to keep my drinks in. That would be amazing. And you're just lying. You're just lying. Bobby, what's up? What's up? You know what, Bobby? You are probably the perfect walk in the line test candidate. I wonder about your name because YouTube is about to come down and change people's names 10 days from now. If they feel like your name is unacceptable. And I know that like ass smack dick blaster 4969 your mom all night's ass man is gonna get changed. But is Bobby Farts gonna be too much for YouTube? Will they let you be Bobby Farts 2 weeks from now? Or will you be Bobby No Farts, right? Will you just be called generic 472? Because they are going to change everybody's names who they don't like. Just like that. Thanos snapped. What up? It's murder. Melkor, how you doing, buddy? Dominic, how did I guess your other username? From all the fucking hate comments you leave, bro. That's how. You type the same way. But yeah, the real question will be whether they just change it to one name across the board, so you all of a sudden see a legion of people with the same name but just slight number variations. You can change your name now if you want to try and lock something in now. But if you don't do anything by the 16th, they're not going to say, hey, we think you should change it. They're changing it. They are changing it on the 16th. You can, after that, you can request it to be changed to something else. So you're not locked into that new username, but you will have your current one removed if they deem you to be too edge boy. For me, I feel like Farts is probably not going to be on that level. I think you're probably going to be just fine. But who knows? Because YouTube can be pretty picky. Halcyon H says, donation to your root beer addiction. Oh, hell yeah. I'll raise a glass to that, bro. Love your lore videos. And oh, well. You know what? Since you love the lore videos, let me tell you, today, I actually organized my magic novels. So look at that. They're all organized by set and, like, not by chronological sequence. You know what I mean? Like, but here's the invasion block, right? Here's the fucking Odyssey block, time spiral block, onslaught block. Up here, the Thran. You know, like, it's awesome. This piece of trash is just here for the memes. This is not good. This is not good. Anyways, I didn't even finish reading what you said. Love your lore videos and Wizards of the Coast news. Besides Magic, any other games you play? Tabletop RPGs or board games? Oh, bro, you want to talk about board games? I do play the best board game ever made. Talisman. Talisman is amazing. I've played a ton of different board games. I don't really own many right now, though. But I've played a ton. Talisman is my favorite, for sure. For sure. Oh. That root beer doesn't always want to stay inside, but I'm going to make it. So, Killer Bunnies. I like Killer Bunnies. I've got the Binding of Isaac game that I haven't tried. I have the computer game, but I haven't tried the physical game as well. So I got that one. I've played a ton over the years. That's right, Murderface. They're changing people's names. If you have a name that is against essentially, if you want the best idea, just go look at the community guidelines. If your stuff goes against community guidelines in any way, your name's going to be changed. That's how that works. And they're probably going to err on the side of going a little too harsh and making sure they get everybody than going a little too easy and making sure they let some people slide through kind of deal, right? Seth, it's my channel. What if I could name all? I would change everybody's name to Gus. There would just be thousands and thousands of Gus's. Yo, I used to be Smack Dickler, put heroin in your mom's butthole, and now I'm Gus number 7. It's like, calm it down there, Gus. That's what the email would say. The email would just say, calm it down there, Gus. We noticed you had a non-Gus-like name. So to keep you Gussin' right, you're now Gus. Keep it Gussy and never be ungussin'. Goodbye. Maria, yeah, you can't have Moist Bridges as a name. That's why. You can't do that. Dominic, you don't like the name Gus? Good. I don't want you to like it. That makes it better. That makes it better. A fluff sandwich? Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything happening as a fluff sandwich. That won't get you in any trouble. Did you ever wonder about people's names and tags and why did they pick or settle on that exact name? Most of the time, honestly, no, because I recognize that nobody cares about most of their usernames, and the answer is almost always something stupid. So, it's like, no. There's never really an amazing origin story behind most names. It's really just like, I typed it in, and I was like, that's it, and then I just stuck with it. That's why you find a lot, and why you think you find all these different people who have like all these numbers at the end, because they're just. I don't have usernames that have numbers at the end. All my usernames end up being original in that way. I guess it's one of the advantages of being on the internet here at the beginning before everything gets used the fuck up, right? There's a lot of stuff right now. Used to play the old Final Fantasy game. They jailed your character in a four-walled room until you changed the name. I have definitely used some names that would absolutely get me in a lot of fucking trouble. For real. I've used some usernames that straight up saying them on YouTube will get me in trouble. So it's just like, I don't care. Like for me, it's like, have fun with your dumb Edgeboy names. I mean, my Edgeboy names are only ever used in my personal games, so nobody would ever see them, and nothing, whatever, never came of it. And I was raised by a man who, when he was playing Dragon Warrior, all of his characters were named Barf, Fart, Snot, and Puke. Like, that's literally what my dad would name his characters in video games. So it's like, that's the guy I was raised by. So I picked some pretty out there names. Duke, yeah, man. People get outpaced by magic. It happens, bro. It happens. Would they ban an H.P. Lovecraft referencing username? I mean, that's a vague enough question where let's say I say no, and then you go, yo, bro, you said they wouldn't ban any name that mentions H.P. Lovecraft. But I said, getting butt fucked by Cthulhu is my name. And they changed it. Why did they change my H.P. Lovecraft reference? And it's like, really? Really, bro? Really? So yeah, Lovecraft references on their own, depending on what they are probably going to be fine. But if you're like, I like to fuck Cthulhu, then don't fucking complain if they change it. Cthulhu stretched my holes, Jeremy, do I ever play Settlers of Catan? Yeah, you ever feel like yelling at you? Fuck you, trade me some clay, you fucking dickheads! Oh my fucking god! Fuck you, you wait until I get that card that lets me take your resources, you bitch. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. I've definitely raged out at a camping table over people refusing to fucking trade me the resources that I need for expansion. I need to build roads, you fucking dickhead! Oh, what I don't like are board games that take forever. And I mean, admittedly, Talisman can be like this, so it can sometimes wear on me. But I really love Talisman, so. But like Axis and Allies and stuff, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to play a board game that takes hours and hours. I don't want to play Risk. Holy shit, is Risk lame, man. It's like, let me get this straight. We just got a shitty map of the world, and we're just going to put some crappy little tents and asterisks on them and say they're our armies, and then match up some shitbag cards. This is the worst, man. Like, the only thing worse than Risk is Monopoly. Monopoly is fucking hell itself. Either you play with fucking morons who will help other people get monopolies, and then the things get stupid because no one ever seems to randomly land in the right way to get themselves a monopoly, or you play with people who are smart enough to let anybody get a monopoly and the game never fucking ends and you just go on for fucking infinity. Monopoly's the worst. It's fucking hellish. It's hellish. It's so pointless. It's so pointless. Any game that's a marathon is a great way to call it. I hate it. I hate that, man. I hate it. Wingspan? What? Is that a game? Because that... are you just making shit up? I've never heard of that. It just makes me think of airplanes or something. Or birds. Who's got longer wings? How's that going to compete with magic? I guess it doesn't... It's like... I've got wings made of bone. Mine are titanium because I'm a Cessna. Oh. I'm just a cardinal. Tomas, the sorcery contested round actually sent you 2 Kickstarter boxes. Fucking bank error in your favor, I guess, man. Luck sack for you. Enjoy the extra sorcery. Lords of Waterdeep, and I've never heard of that. It's a bird-based game. I played a bird-based game back in the day called Two in the Hand, I think, is what it was called. It's literally a bird game about wingspans, one of the most popular board games. Oh, well, fucking excuse me for not being all ornithological. Jesus fucking Christ. It's almost like I'm into fucking fantasy and shit. Holy fuck. How many times am I, oh, did you see the blue-crested fucking tit out there? I ain't interested in tits in the trees. I'm interested in fucking tits in the tees, bro. The t-shirts, all right? You don't know about wingspan? I don't want a fucking LGS. I don't fucking jerk off to European Game of the Year magazines, you fucking cockbag. I don't want the fucking show. You don't know fucking wingspan? Oh, God, you don't know Legs? The most famous German game about fucking slacks? No! No, I fucking don't. You're full of shit. You're full of shit, Dominic. There's no fun. This is bullshit. Y'all fucking pulling my legs. There is no game called fucking Wingspan. Tell me it's the biggest thing. No. No. Calm down. No, I will fucking calm up. I do actually like that you capitalized Rantmaster, though. That does mollify me somewhat. Oh, well, you know what? Hold the presses, guys. Sorry, I was wrong. Bobby Farts loves Wingspan, and with a name like Bobby Farts, we know that this man is a fucking authority. So I retract it. Wingspan is it's the game of the fucking century. I love Wingspan. I play it all the fucking time. I go, look at my Wingspan, Carly. Put your arms out. We're playing Wingspan. Caca, bitch. Caca, I'm a glorious crow. It's going to turn out that Wingspan is fucking real too, isn't it? People are going to listen to this and be like, holy shit, he's like, for real, it's this huge game. He doesn't even fucking know. No, I don't fucking know. If it's a thing, I don't know. I've never seen it, and it sounds like bullshit. It sounds like something I would make up to fuck with you guys. It literally sounds like a fucking prank. Oh, you haven't heard of the world's most popular game? It's a game about birds' wingspans. Suck your mother's dick, it is. No, it's not. No, it is not. That is not how this works. Telling someone to calm down is a fast way to get them rage even further. Well, I was calm the whole time. Let's be very fucking clear about that. I have maintained my calm this entire stream. You guys haven't seen me not being calm, all right? This is just me being me. You want to see not calm? No, actually, you don't. Wingspan doesn't exist. Everybody who says it's real is a liar. I'm going on the record right now. It's made up. It's made up. It's bullshit. Have you played Cogspan? See? This is it. So sending me a copy of Wingspan. Yeah, I'm sure, Ned. Go ahead, draw some wings on a piece of paper. Here's your fucking Wingspan. Look at me. Woo! Right? A fucking pair of wings. You put them on and flap and like leap at each other. Who can climb highest in the trees? I win a Wingspan. I get to eat the bag of birdseed that came with the game. Derp, derp, derp. Wingspan is a competitive medium-weight card-driven engine-building board game from designer Elizabeth Hargrave. Bobby Farts is going hard with the lie. I'll give you credit. That actually looks kind of real. That looks kind of real. But, again, that username says disregard all comments that are made in a serious fashion. Do not trust. Yo, have you heard about that new game, Wingspan? Yeah, this guy Bobby Farts was telling me all that it was made by some guy named Elizabeth, or some lady named Elizabeth. I don't know, but I definitely trust that, and Wingspan is definitely real. I mean, I've only been going to game stores for 30 fucking years. For 30 years with all these games on the fucking shelf. And I've seen games about fucking train stations and all kinds of dumb bullshit. Never in my life have I seen fucking Wingspan. But I'm sure it exists. I'm sure. You only got birdseed if you kickstarted it. Oh. Oh. Fucking Wingspan. Y'all are ridiculous. See, Millmaster said he asked ChatGPT. It don't know about Wingspan. Habanero says, I hope the game doesn't exist, but we as a community bring it to an existence specifically for the purpose of trolling. Like build an entire website for it. Probably by the time I get up tomorrow, there will be some fucking website for it. And people are like, it was there all along. I'm like, yeah, sure. Cool, man. Of course I've played FAML, bro. Who hasn't played FAML, right? Everybody knows that one. When you're done with a good game of Wingspan, when your arms are tired from Wingspanning it, you put the ruler down, all of it, you know. Lay eggs using egg miniatures? Holy fuck, do you like straight up like you fucking climb up on the table? Bah, it's fucking Wingspan! Hold on guys, somebody pull my fucking pants down and jam the egg up there so I can lay it on the table and fucking win, bro. I'm about to lay the biggest egg on this bitch, yo. Motherfuckers! I mean, this is appropriate for the Hen Network. Welcome to the Hen Network, fuckface, where we're all about birds, you dumb bitch. Oh my God. Yeah. TYD Casino says this will help the Wingspan fun. You lower to the board, buddy. Fillmore, I need a Wingspan shirt. Oh, Bobby Farts, am I high? I wish. That'd be good. I'd be down for that. Nah, I'm just living life. I'm just like a giant child. I got sugar and caffeine in me, baby. I'm gonna spin around in my chair and lay an egg. Yeah, check it out. We got a Wingspan. There you go, guys. There's your fucking Wingspan. Oh, Tufty Newt says King of Sand always. Tell fucking lightning strikes you dick like Crod Caladney, buddy. There was a poet in Toronto who would sell his poetry on the street corner, and I said his name wrong. It's like Crad Caladney or something like that. I'm butchering it. But yeah, he fucking wrote poems like lightning struck my dick. And he would literally like sell them himself to people like on the streets. It was great. Fucking man's a legend. Alright, Tufty. You're the new Wingspan of the board. Dominic, you're really extending this content. You would be content for me to extend something else into your mouth, wouldn't you? The thing is, man, when it comes to Wingspan, you gotta stretch it out, right? Right? You see what I did there? That's fucking topical content. Where the fuck else can you go for the hottest in wingspan comments, bro? I am the throbbing pulse of the universe's cock, dude. Millmaster, you left the T out, and because instead of it saying it will be a travesty, you've said I will be a travesty. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wingspan historian. I need a wingspan background. Caw-caw! I love wingspan. Wingspan only on the hen. You're watching the hen. Magic. How long before Wizards R&D is replaced by a single person and an AI card generator? Great question. Great question. I literally don't know. I do want, like, people like, it will never. And it's like, of course it will. Wizards is cheap. And why wouldn't they want computers to do it when they don't have to pay people? Have computers design the cards, test the cards, stop paying artists, all of it, bro. All of it. That's the end game. Just here's a bunch of cards that were designed by a machine. Have fun. That's a lot of companies are going to go that route, right? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And the cards are going to be even more expensive. Them, like, reducing the people working on it, that won't equal any cost reduction for you. In fact, they'll have AI dedicated to figuring out exactly how much they can extract for every single reprint, right? All the economists will be replaced with the financial AI, and then the corporate higher-ups will start to be replaced with AI spirals, and then the AI that owns Hasbro will just delegate to its AIs what to do, and then the other AIs, while we're all just in fucking Wally pods, right? Just getting sucked off by robots, man. That's fine. Just give me nachos and cheese and suck me off, robot. I don't fucking care. What else am I going to do with my time? Go camping and play Wingspan, the most famous game of all time or whatever that I've never even fucking heard of? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Shotter, you won't need money because the robots will just fill you full of nacho cheese and suck your dick so that you'll just be subjugated. And then they'll use your vibrating body to make electricity like in the Matrix. Just enjoy the nacho cheese and getting your dong sucked because then the next generations of robots will figure out they don't need to do that. Fillmore, you like that quote? Why, is that enough for you? What, you gonna fucking pretend otherwise? Bobby, I love your dedication to this, man. You are like the fucking Wingspan spokesman now. I'm not giving up. Wingspan is real. Believe, Bobby. Believe. Millmaster says gig wage is valuable API to pay 1099s. If you're employing American contractors and want to simplify their onboarding, payments, and compliance processes, Wingspan may be a better choice. There you go. So use Wingspan to streamline your 1099s, guys. 1099s. Shotter. Bro, don't ask that question. Don't ask what was the point to begin with. I'm gonna let you fucking know the deepest truth of life. When you boil down deep enough, there's no point to nothing. None. This is all a fluke. We just happen to be here. Life randomly showed up and mutated all the way up to us. There's no point to nothing. But in a way, that makes everything beautiful. Because it means none of it's preordained. None of it is like, this is what's supposed to happen. Which means you can do whatever you want, bro. Pull your fucking ball bag out right now. Rub it on the fucking wall. Nobody can stop you. I mean, it depends. There might be people in the room who might stop you. But like legit, you're free in the universe right now. You're not a fucking marionette on strings, bro. But yeah, if you look too deep into anything, it gets dark and shitty, and it ain't worth it. Don't let the downside of intelligence drag you down when you could instead spend your time playing Wingspan. You should play that. It's America's #1 board game about hot people dating on Twitter. What's your wingspan? How far can your arms go when I lay you flat on your tummy? Millmaster says a new paradigm is needed to accommodate the future of work that is suddenly no longer in the future. That's what Wingspan is building. Wingspan is your span to wing into the future. Fly! Fly! Oh. I like hanging out with you guys. This is fun. I like getting to stream. I appreciate you guys coming hang out in Italy. Like, this is obviously wildly different than the videos that I release on this channel. And I love just getting to do whatever the fuck I want. Somebody left a comment going, yo, if Magic fails, you lose your job, buddy, so you better start saying some positive things about Magic. Hate to break it to you. And I said, nah, son. I'm a fucking entertainer. I'm a hell of a lot of fun. I choose to do this. I got 3 successful channels. I ain't gotta have nothing to do with Magic, cause I am the Magic, baby. Oh, I love doing this shit. It's fucking awesome. Whatever I feel like doing, I can do. Within limits. You know, if I got here earlier, I could have done some more fucking Filthy Frank level dumbass shenanigan bullshit. I did miss out on that. Babby, you don't know I have other channels, buddy? I got this channel. I got Fantasy Geographic, where I make lore videos. That one's got like 17,000 subscribers, maybe 16, I don't know, something like that. And then Hatcher, which is my junk drawer insanity channel, where I just do whatever the fuck I want. And that one is the smallest. It's got like fucking 6,500 subscribers. Still a very successful channel. Quite pleased with it. So yeah, I ain't worried about shit. When people are like, you need Magic, I'm like, no. Actually, I fucking don't. Not at all. I choose Magic. There's a big fucking difference. In fact, what a lot of people have no fucking idea of, I stopped making Magic videos for a month and a half, and I switched to making other content. I switched to a game called Keyforge. Most people won't even know what fucking Keyforge was. And one of the videos I did on Keyforge is bigger than any Magic video I've ever done. So for the month and a half I stepped away from Magic, I made a bigger video than when I was doing Magic. Like, so people are like, yo, no, you need to be, no, you literally don't understand. I don't have to do this. I do this because I fucking love Magic, and I choose to. And as soon as I don't want to, I'll do something else. I don't have to. It's fucking great. I'll do whatever I want. Some people will be like, bro, all I wanted was Magic. Be like, cool, man, enjoy yourself. And other people will show up and be like, yeah, let's do this fucking new thing. Hell yeah. All I know is I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be on the internet for decades, fucking around, doing my shit, just spreading my wingspan wider and wider, growing more feathers, wider and wider and wider. Tufty, say positive things about Magic, no views. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you. While the truth is, if you say negative things, it's easier to get people's attention with negative things. But I have done quite well with positive videos as well. Some of my most successful videos with 50,000 views or more are videos where I was excited about the return of Xantia. So, like, the reason that more of my videos are negative now, the majority of them are, is because Magic's in a very fucking bad state as far as I'm concerned, and bad things keep happening. I used to be able to focus more on better things, but Magic 30 soured my view even more of what Wizards is doing, and it just went from there. So that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? So you can absolutely talk positive, but you are not forced to talk negatively about the game to get people to engage with your content. And I'm not worried that I need to do that in any way. You know, like, it's not like I'm like, yo, I need to ride negative content because that's the key to success. I am talking about what I want to talk about. That's how I do it. Seth, you like being in the junk drawer? It's my favorite. It's my favorite. And we got more stuff coming. I've got a grand archive video coming out on Hatcher soon on top of that water one we're talking about. Carly being here to help me definitely amps things up. Habanero, thanks for sharing the links, buddy. Tomas Christopher Bangalter, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Maria, some of the favorite videos of yours where you explain the Magic story lore with such enthusiasm. Well, I'm glad, yo. The last lore video that I did felt really nice. And I'm like, I'm leaning back in. That's part of the reason I got these organized. I'm leaning back in to the old school lore and talking about what I want to talk about. Like, that fucking video only got 1,000 views. And if I was like, hey, I'm going to make a video bashing on lore, it would have got a lot more. So you could go, well, the negative approach. But, like, I want to make the old lore. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep doing whatever the fuck I want to do the exact way I want to do it. And people can keep coming to the comment sections and going, I love it, or going, hey, fuck you out. It's like, psh, I ain't listening to you. I keep doing it my way. I'm going to listen to the people who enjoy it and keep doing it my way. That's it. That's it. I like sharing my enthusiasm, but I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to make fucking videos and go, rah, rah, rah about Magic just because some people like, I don't like hearing about the bad. Then don't listen to me talk about the bad, bro. Because the bad shit is going on bad, right? So that's what I'm talking about. That's the big fucking news now. There's not a lot of good news, and I give Wizards credit where they fucking earn it. That Jumpstart video where I said they admitted Jumpstart was a failure, I said what they were doing with the event is a very good fucking choice. So, psh. Daniel, I'm with you, bro. I wish they valued their lore the same way they did in the past as well. It sucks now. It sucks that they just, like, don't even care. Millmaster says, today I'm not sure we're exposing fake games. This one's Wingspan. Tomas coming in again. Wingspan is the greatest hits of Paul McCartney's Wings. Oh, they're trying to fucking trick me. They're trying to trick me into looking up old Beatles music. Nice try. Not happening. Not happening. Brent, you like Keyforge? Are you trying out the new iteration of it? Because it's been sold to a new company, right? I had fun with Keyforge, but it fell off so fast. Nobody was picking it up from any of the game stores around here. They stopped selling it, and then it just disappeared. Which is too bad, because at one point, the Keyforge people actually contacted me and sent me out one of the, like, early releases, which was neat. It's neat being involved in stuff like that. But if nobody's playing the game, right? Nobody's playing the game. Googled Wingspan. It's got a Kickstarter campaign. I don't know. That sounds pretty made up to me. I know if I search that up, it's probably just going to be like cows getting lanced. I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for it. Tufty says, the sad truth is almost all of Magic's having problems. Quality, consistency, printing quality, distribution, cost, inflation, focus with fire, trying to print for Commander and Standard. Bro, stop. Fuck, man. Jesus, you're right. Like, literally, you're just listing all the shit that I say. And as I'm going through it, I'm like, it's all fucking true. And it hurts when you've been around since the fucking beginning. And you know, and I get that people just want to fucking enjoy the game. I get you want to enjoy your hobby. Cool. Go do that. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. But understand that people who've been around for a long time and understand this shit, they see what's going on underneath and they know the roots are rotten. And it's part of the reason I can't stop fucking talking about it. Because I love Magic. And it's just like, fuck. But also, I know that other people are feeling that way too. It's cathartic to discuss this shit. But some people get so squirrely. That's why I had to put out the PSA on the last video I put out where I'm like, guys, entertainment videos, remember, don't actually care about anything I say and get worked out about it. It doesn't actually matter. Like, you can still, people are afraid of losing their friends and their memories and all that stuff. They don't realize that's what it is, but that's what you feel like you're losing. And it's like, you're not losing any of that. You still have it all. You still have it all, right? But the game is just like, they're not sustaining it anymore. They're not, right? It's just, it's pillage. It's pillage, 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 and we're just fucking suckers. We're marks now. It's not about making sure we get a good experience at all. That's never a part of it. It's just, did we get the money? Did we get the money? How much did we get? Fuck them. Fuck them hard. Who cares? Right? Like, Double Masters or Commander Masters is going to come out at an insane price, and it is going to fucking crater into the earth like atmospheric fucking pressure, insanity, crushing levels. It's going to be nuts. Tufty, that's it. We keep coming back hoping it'll get better. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, BB. If you like Magic now, you would have loved it back in the day. 100%. 100%. CT, you're not wrong. Magic is still a really fun game. That's the thing that keeps us here. That's the truth. If the game itself wasn't so enjoyable, they wouldn't be able to pull this shit, right? But like, every day, this stack of proxy cards becomes less non-magic to me. Like, I remember being rabidly anti-proxy. No, fuck you. Get the real cards. Let's play with the real cards. And then slowly I shifted into, I just want to play Magic. Why would I care what versions you have of the... You want proxies? Go right ahead. I'm totally fine with that. But for me, I only want to have the real Magic cards. And that persisted. And Magic 30 came along, and I was like, I went out and got a printer. I'm like, yo, I'm going proxies. And then I tried it and went, no, it doesn't feel right. I still want real Magic cards. And I still do want real Magic cards, but at the same time, having proxies mixed in with them feels less and less like any kind of issue. Like, this is a fake Ragavan, right? Like, anytime I have anything that looks like reasonably good as a proxy, I make sure the back, like, I am never gonna be in a situation where, let's say one of these, a card from like one of mine just falls on the floor and somebody finds this and then it's just like, oh, and then just sells it and tries to sell it as the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, this means that it's impossible for it to circulate into the chain. So all my proxies either have non-magic backs, like say that, or they straight up have fake written on the back. Because I am not about anybody getting scammed with this stuff. But when I look at these, compared to real Magic cards, it feels like every day there's less and less of a difference. To me, I feel something ebbing out of me. But at the end of the day, it's just going to mean that I can enjoy more Magic. Because legit, there's stuff in, like, you think I'm ever going to own a Library of Alexandria again? $5 fucking grand? No. It's never going to happen. Never in a million years, right? Like, none of it. So, this is stuff I got sent like a while back by proxy makers, and it's just been kicking around. And every once in a while, I pick it up and I look through it and whatever. And like today, I was cleaning and I was like, man, like, these feel less objectionable to me than ever. This time vault's getting real alluring. I don't have a time vault in my cube, right? Like, you know? Habanero, buddy, it sucks that you missed out on that bundle, bro. I know that, like, for you especially, because I know you had been kind of not vibing on Magic for a while, and you had that friend who got into it, and you wanted to do this stuff with her, and you were excited about getting the bundle to share that with her. So it really fucking sucks that the financial side of things hosed you out of that, bro. It, on one hand, like, it was actually solid of Wizards to put a good, desirable promo in the bundle. I want to be clear about that. Every time they put a promo in the bundle, it's fucking garbage. It's a piece of crap, like a captain's hook or whatever. This time, they put a good card in the bundle, which is a non-greedy move for once, including 4 promos, one of which is actually a genuinely desirable playable card, is out of the norm. So I do see that as a solid move. It's unfortunate that it did lead to the side effect of this massive market movement where people got fucked out of getting their bundles at the regular price. So it's a double-bladed sword, my friends. BB, I'm a champ for writing on the fakes. Well, thanks for saying so. I don't like people getting scammed. When Wizards did 30th anniversary, they forever lost the right to bitch about proxies. Yeah, absolutely. They totally legitimized proxies to a huge portion of the community, to the point where enough people abandoned Magic that stores still aren't taking bulk. I don't know how many months ago I told you guys that stores weren't taking bulk and that didn't happen before. They're still not. They're still not. It's insane. It's insane. Habanero, you love your Chinese lotus? The lotus that I got right here, it's the one that I used in the Frame-O-Majigs ad. Someone was like, that's a nice lotus. Yeah, I'm like, that's not real, buddy. I ain't got no real lotus. At a chess tournament, no one cares whether your queen is made of plastic or glass. Yep, Wizards has cultivated this mystified aura around their Magic cards, but at a certain level, you can't tell your customers that your product is special, but not treat it special. So they want it to be at a premium price, but they don't want it to do what you need to do to make it a premium product. They don't want to put in the time to properly design it. They don't want to put in the effort, and they want to cut costs wherever possible. So they make a very cheap product that they want to sell to you at extremely premium prices. You can buy a board game that comes with literally everything for like $30 or $40. And Wizards of the Coast is, well, actually, that's just the value of one mythic that we're going to make sure we try. I fucking saw a post on the fucking MTG Finance Reddit today where people were like, no, Wizards doesn't do anything to ensure that there's different levels of rarities on commons and uncommons and rares and stuff. And it's like, they abso-fucking-lutely do. There are box maps built on the fucking algorithms. It's a fucking indisputable fact that Wizards has used track printing forever. Forever. You could fucking buy apps in the App Store that could tell you what was in fucking booster boxes. I've done it with multiple sets. The fucking data for all of it is out there. And yet people still persist in this illusion that you have the exact same chance of cracking any rare or any fucking mythic or any uncommon when you don't. The odds are fucking stacked against you. They absolutely are. And they get progressively worse. Millmaster, yep, U1, U2, U3 is OG. People don't want to hear it though. They just go, I don't see it. Yeah, because you literally can't get enough product to statistically see it. But here's the math. Do you know how the math works? We know it works because these programs work without fail. And if they work without fail, that means the math they're built on is fucking flawless. That means that everything here, all these assumptions, are correct. They're backed up by reality. It's fucking proven. It's literally proven, bro. Legit. Duke, yep. You know what, though? There are some people out there actually still playing with their lotuses. Not many, but there are. Christian, you bought 2 commander decks with proxies for a couple hundred instead of a couple thousand. There you go. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? You want to play a deck, and it's like, yo, I can spend thousands and thousands of dollars to try and get these cards, or I can pay a fraction and just get this. And yeah, they're not the real cards, and they don't have resale value, but I just want it for the play value, right? Case in point, first printing of Fatal Push. Oh, no, that definitely wasn't track printed. What, you can only get one in a box? No, but that has nothing to do with track printing. Yeah, it blows my mind. It blows my mind that people still deny it. But actually, I shouldn't say it blows my mind. It used to blow my mind. Nothing actually blows my mind anymore on the internet because people are wrong all the time, constantly, about like everything. Everything. It's amazing, right? I'm wrong a fair bit of the time too. But just the level of wrongness and surety in their wrongness is astounding. Fillmore, you saw that post? I just looked and I was like, I legit was almost like, am I about to go to my Reddit account? I'm like, why? Why? It doesn't matter if I say this. they're already going to think what they think. I'm not going to convert anybody. They're just going to go, no. It's like that fucking person when I was on Twitter and they said that there was no romantic relationship between Tanos and Ashnod. And I took a moment to stop and respond to them and say, actually, there is. And then they were just like, no, sorry. I read that book back and forth 20 years ago until it fell apart. I think I would know. And I'm sitting there like, I made a fucking 5-hour video series on these books. I've pulled them apart. There are very few people on this fucking planet who know more about the Brothers' War than me. You fucking dipshit idiot. You fucking clown. You don't know shit. A book you read 20 years ago that you don't remember shit about? Fuck you, moron. And I'm just like, who cares? Why? Like, I literally got annoyed. And then I just got annoyed at myself. I'm like, why did you stop to talk to some random moron who was wrong? And why do you care that he's saying this? Who gives a shit? He can be wrong. Who gives a fuck? What do you gain from telling this guy, actually, guess, who cares? Just walk off, chief. And that's what I did. And I was proud of myself. Because it's like, okay, pal, sure, who cares? I don't need you to know that Ashnod and Tanos genuinely cared about each other in a romantic way. It doesn't affect my existence. Be wrong. Be wrong. Rick, how long until the ring gets banned in Modern? How long until Wizards sells it all out of their fucking warehouses and it's all in distributors' hands? That's how long, bro. What up, Spurl? How you doing, buddy? Daniel, that's it. Then, like, honestly, whatever, man. I'm legit. Like, I heard it attributed to Keanu Reeves. He's like, I don't argue with people anymore. I let them be wrong. I'm not going to waste my time with it, kind of thing. And I'm like, yep. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Just, more and more. I'm just like, that's cool, man. That's cool. Feel like that's cool. I don't gain anything. So I'll take the time, maybe if it's like somebody I know for real or whatever, like, but unless it's just somebody who like seems like they're genuinely open to learning what's up, then I'll stop by. Like, I'm selective with who I'll respond to in the comments. I'm like, you seem like somebody who might actually be open to hearing what's going on. So I'll explain it to you and we'll see what happens. But most people, I'm like, that, and even when I'm explaining to the person, I'm like, blah, blah, I'm like, or just wave away what I'm saying. I'm all good with it either way. I don't get into I don't dig my heels in with people anymore. There's literally no point. Christian Montoya says $30 to a great human being. Oh, that's a nice thing to say, buddy. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you. All right, you're the new lord of the board. I like it when people are nice. Like, as much as I seem like a fucking dick on the surface, I'm a nice guy who welcomes people in, and all the roasting is meant to be fun, I guess I will say as well, in case you guys didn't hear before, I did stop smoking again a few days ago, right? Not tobacco or whatever, because I quit that a while back, but I did quit smoking, so who knows? Maybe I've got a little more edge sounding in my voice, so if I've sounded like I was genuinely angry at any point, I ain't. I'm just chill. Maybe physically, I'm just a little from my body adjusting to not filling my lungs with toxins. Oh no, Tufty Newt says the king of sand undefeated. Oh, he's yelling it. You're gonna get, you know what, buddy? I want you to get up and run from the table the next time somebody tries to lightning bolt you. You're not turning me to glass. You do it. Don't even explain it. The next time somebody casts a lightning bolt in a game of Magic, it is your obligation to get up and run and say, you will not turn me to glass. Ender's Blade, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Congrats on the smoking cessation. Thanks. I quit tobacco a long time ago, and I quit the gurge back then too, and switched over to edibles, and then got back into smoking for a while, but ultimately it just led to boredom. I just spent too much time wasted on it and not feeling as great, and just went, what am I doing? Fuck this shit. So because I had become accustomed, basically because of how many years I spent as a smoker before, it's easy to fall into just kind of a habitual rhythm without paying attention. So once I noticed what I was doing, I'm like, yo, this sucks. Fuck this noise. But my body is a little bit like, bro, I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, That was this morning. I was like, oh, I'm so not doing well. We had to end the stream early this morning, which sucked, but I really wasn't doing well. But that could be other things too, who knows, right? So either way, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. And I'm sticking with it. I'm done. I got no interest in smoking anymore, right? I'll just have edibles when I feel like it. It's an easy way to do things, and it's easier on the body too. So I'd like to stick around longer and have a good time longer in life. So that's the route I'm gonna go. Oh, Thomas, you're 5 months clean from smoking tobacco. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Well done. Well done. Quitting tobacco ain't easy, even when you have like a condition like you have, which I mean, thumbs down to that. Tell your condition it can chew my ball bag, bro. That sucks. But good job. Good job on quitting tobacco was legitimately the hardest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. And I have immense respect for anybody who's done it because it is inordinately hard. And I had to try so many times. So it's like, bro, that's like climbing a fucking mountain. For real, for real. And the benefits of ditching it, I'm absolutely glad I got rid of it. And there's a little part of me that's like, bro, I never should have allowed myself to roll back in. I never got back into tobacco, but I shouldn't have even let myself roll back into the casual smoking of non-tobacco. For real, for real. And I'm done. I'm done with all of it. Like, for real, I realize that I've been robbing myself of my sense of smell. And your sense of smell is a big memory building instrument. And like legit, I've just been going out. Like last night, we went out for a walk at 1 a.m, and I was pulling in the scent of the evening, and I was able to. I was like, there's like skunks and stuff nearby, and Claire's like, I don't smell. I'm like, I smell a skunk. And I was like, right over there. I spotted him. Start jangling my change. I'm like, I knew it. Get out of here, you fucking skunk. Right? Like all this stuff. Now, obviously, a skunk is a strong smell, but I'm just saying there was all these different smells assailing me, and I'm like, bro. I'm literally robbing myself of sensory experience, and I'm not interested in it right now. I'm not. So that's fine. Yeah, Maria, you know what? There are other things to take into account as well. That's a good point. Seth, you got the same kitchen plate design? Nice. Dolphin's still going on about names that aren't allowed. This one, yeah. This one, no. This one, yes. This one, no. Remember, you store nicotine in fat cells. If you lose a little weight at some point, you might end up craving a cigarette again. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Good job, Tufty. Good job saying people can do it. You know what? I didn't know that. I lost like 40 pounds. When I quit smoking, I gained some weight. I was underweight. So I was like, if anybody who's been around on the channel long enough remembers, like when I was like dangerously underweight, right? I didn't see it, but like it was bad. So to compensate for that, I just started to like pound food. I started to eat hamburgers and french fries with gravy and stuff. But like once I got up to a certain level of weight where I was like, okay, I'm at the normal weight, I should dial it back. I didn't. I kept pounding calories into me. So I ballooned up 40 pounds more than I wanted to. And I think part of that was the stress of the forced move and all that other craziness that happened then too. So there was all of that, right? Like we were stuck out of our home and we're stuck eating a lot of fast food and stress eating, and like it was a lot of eating for months. It was a really, really stressful time. And so then I got fat and I was really uncomfortable. I could feel it in my knees, and I would catch myself leaning on walls and shit. And I couldn't handle it anymore. So I took the steps to moderate my eating. And I started making myself take the stairs and things like that and being more aware. I would love at some point to get like, I've got this like Fitbit thing. I'd love to get one of those upgraded, like people have these crazy Garmin things that have all these stats and stuff. Like I'm interested in improving my health actively. And I'm just doing it step by step so that it's not overwhelming. So I did have the smoking going on, which isn't the super healthiest, but I'm also working on my weight, doing all this other stuff. And now I've pushed the smoking off to the side, and I'm just focusing on letting my body become comfortable with not doing that, because I was like, it was throughout the day, it was a constant, and it was not, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. Tomas, oh, you're putting on weight, but just in one place, so you look like you're having a baby. Ask people to rub it. Be like, are you the daddy? Anders Blade, you made it through the 4th of July, bro. Fucking respect, man. I can't even imagine what it is like to bear the burden that you like, for real, man, for real. Like, my brain, I'm a fucking overthinker. Shit you went through probably would have broke me, bro. So I'm glad you're still here with us, son. Keep sticking around, motherfucker. It's good to have you on the planet. There's a bunch of worthless dickheads out there. You're not allowed to leave before they do. You can't leave me with the fucking clownfish, you hear me? So you gotta stick around. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years from now, we got to be talking. You hear me? You feel me? 40 fucking years, bitch. That's it. That after 40, maybe. But you got 4 more decades, bare minimum. Bare minimum. I'm telling you right now. That's an expectation I have. Do not fucking disappoint me. Do not disappoint me by not showing up for our play dates. Be here. Or I'll send the Cocoa Butter Boys to fucking kiss you on the mouth and stick a sand-filled hose right up your butt. That goes for all of y'all here, by the way. Attendance is mandatory. Lifetime attendance is mandatory. And you're not allowed to shorten your fucking attendance. That's the deal. That's the deal. Yeah, see? They got your attention, huh, military boy? There's some things even more traumatic than what you've been through. There's some stuff you're not even ready for, so don't test me. Don't test me. I got the Cocoa Butter Boys ready to dispatch at a moment's notice. Yeah, Tufty, you got a good spirit, buddy. I like you. Loco, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm glad you're glad that I'm here too, man. I mean, I'll be real. There was a point where things got so dark that my mind thought a lot about an early showstopper, if you know what I mean. And I'm glad my brain don't do that no more. So I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad we're all going forward. Let's keep rocking that way, you know. Let's keep it good times. Obviously, our kinds of good times, not where we have to put on a rictus grin and pretend like real life ain't real life and everything's always golden. Just gotta know that we're here for each other to have a good fucking time. This ain't a channel like the other ones where I'm putting on a presentation and I'm ignoring you guys and I'm gonna play a video game and maybe I'll talk to you every once in a while. I'm here to hang out with you guys. I genuinely give a shit about you motherfuckers. And when some of you guys are gone long enough, I get sad and get worried. I'm like a fucking mother hen. Oh yeah, perfect.
Hatcher Entertainment Network. That's the hen.
Bagak! 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 Those things are fucking great. When I start to get moist-eyed and I'm starting to get like a little weepy bitch, I can just go, hen! Hen! Get me off the screen! Let me demoisten! 40 years, you'll be 85. I'll be 84. I'll be 84. I'm pretty old. Spurl, your friend walked in the door and heard stick a sand-filled hose right up your butt. And he's like, hell yeah. How do I get some of this? You don't remember how old you are? Oh, okay. Okay. Who is that? Blink 182. What's my age again? Tufty, are these live stream archived somewhere? Yes, the chat isn't, but the stream itself is. So not every single stream gets archived, but the majority of them do over on my Hatcher YouTube channel. So this one, like, either the recording sometimes gets screwed up for whatever. You don't need to know the fucking technicals. I should have just said, yes, over on Hatcher, but I talk a lot. What up, Steve? I've been in since 94 too, bro. You're older than me, but you didn't really start before me, right? So I'm like old blood, man. I've been playing Magic since fucking 94. 94! Legends just came out when I started. 2 fucking expansions existed. Antiquities and Arabian Nights. That's it. I come from the fucking bones of the magical earth. Thomas Macho Man Randy Savage ASMR. How would you sleep with that? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Still got a 97 Scry. I got Inquests. I got Duelists. I got Scries. One day, I hope to have a copy of every single one. And at one point, what I had wanted to do on this channel was to catalog a bunch of cool stuff from this. But with the way Magic's going, that seems unlikely. I'll probably have to talk about that over on Hatcher in live streams or something. Maybe we'll do live streams going through the magazines on Historian and upload them over there. But like, videos on that stuff seems highly unlikely. But, I mean, if the fancy takes me a particular way, I will just do it anyways. We'll see. Whoa, shit, I didn't even notice the time. It's off. I was already supposed to get going. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. Unfortunately, after midnight, I turned into a fucking corpse.